Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial. So in today's tutorial, we'll be making a character designer game, sort of like the one I'm playing right now. So let's get started. First, we open up a new project. It'll look something like this. Now, in the main cat character or sprite, go to the costume tab and just select this whole cat and press the backspace key or the delete dustbin icon in the tools area. And now we need to make the face for the guy. This face, the main purple thing. So for that, we first rename the sprite as head because it's gonna be the head. And now you just take this circle tool, click the fill option, and you can choose any color you like. I'm just gonna make a blue one for now. Then press shift for a perfect circle. Just align it like this with the center. Copy it and paste that exact same circle, Control C, Control V, at the copy paste icons on top, and make its color a bit darker. And now click on the icon which looks like a mouse on a circle, also called the reshape tool, and just drag these dots anywhere to change the looks of this shape. So we're just gonna drag the dots in such a way they make like a shadow sort of thing on the corner of the face, like this. So we just do that. Alright, so now we have the face ready. Well, not really full ready. We just need to make the eyes. So click on the line and make the outline 5. I like 5 because it's not too thick, it's not too thin. But you can choose any outline size you like. So now here we have our eyes. Now we can just make multiple costumes like this. So to do that, we don't need to draw everything again and again. Just right click, click duplicate, and then yeah, just change the colors, add eyebrows, everything you want. I'm just gonna make 4 of them for now. And the last one I'll just make it yellow. Yeah. So now we have the 4 costumes we want. They're ready. We can just rename them as head, #1, head #2, and so on. It's not really necessary to rename them. Like you can keep them as costume 1, costume 3, costume 4, and all. But I just like renaming the costume so we have an idea of what it is. Like, yeah. So now we go to the code and we go to events and get a when flag clicked block because the flag is the starting point. But we'll need these arrows, right? These arrows to change the face. So we just make a new sprite and then you can just take a circle or a square, then reshape it. Or there are arrows in the Scratch library. So for now, I'm just going to use these arrows. I'm just going to rename this as head arrow right because it's pointing right, like it's the right arrow. And if the head seems too big, you can just change its size here. I think 50, yeah, 50 looks good. Now the arrow looks a bit too big. That's a bit small, how about 80? And that looks fine. Now just duplicate this sprite, name it head arrow left, and select this select this arrow and click flip horizontal. So now it's pointing left. And now we just need to code these arrows first. So go to variables and make a new variable called head and make sure it's for all sprites and just uncheck that tick box. We don't need it to be shown on the screen. Now we go to events, get out another when flag clicked, then go to variables, and first we set head to 1 because every time we start the game, the head is supposed to be the first head. It can't just be some random head. So now go to controls and you can bring out a forever loop. Now inside the forever loop, put an if condition. Go to operator and now in one end put mouse down and the other end put touching mouse pointer. So that way it detects if the mouse is clicking it. Because touching mouse pointer yes and mouse down then also yes. And now inside this if condition, you just go to variables and get this change head by 1 and go to head uh, forever loop, then go to looks, switch costume to, and just go to operators and get the join. In one write head hashtag and the other go to variables and bring this head over here. Right, but now you can see it's continuously going. It's not waiting for us to stop clicking. So for that, just go to controls, get this wait until block over here, go to operators and get the not mouse down. So now yeah, it waits for us to stop. But now there's a problem. You see, in most games, what happens? This is the last costume. So now when I click this, it's supposed to go back to the first costume. So in here, get another if condition and inside that put the greater than and make this 4. It doesn't have to be 4, it's like the number of costumes in your head sprite. And now go to variables and bring head. Right, so now it checks that if head is greater than 4, so that means if head is 5, that will switch back to the first costume. So set head to 1. Yep, we have it there. Let's just save full screen and test it out. Okay, now this is the last costume. Yep, it goes back to the first costume. Now just duplicate this code to the left arrow and then everywhere you see 1, just replace it with -1 and head, bring the head here and 1. So this basically makes it if 1 is greater than head. Basically if head becomes 0, then it should switch to the last costume, which is the fourth costume in this case. And in the first area, set head to 1, keep that 1, do not change it to -1. Now in full screen, both the arrows work. Now with this same code, like you can add anything you want. You can add hats, probably a mustache, some body. You can even add, like, make the eyes different, a mouth. It's up to your imagination. Bye.